Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing alright. So, the human trafficking, it's a growing business, and they're saying that it's soon going to surpass the drug business. And what's the other one? I don't fucking know. But anyway, so it's a growing business, and it's soon to be the most powerful and financially profitable business in the world. So clearly, what is going on today, everything that is in works today, everything that is in motion today is perpetuating this criminal organization. Okay? So the solution, like you got to think, we'll just try to think about solutions here. Why is it so powerful? Why are they able to do all this shit with the human trafficking and the kids and the people and the adults? How is it so successful? Has to do with underground shit, has to do with our infrastructure, it has to do with a global criminal fucking network of people and entities working together to keep humans as slave and as food. We are food to extraterrestrials. We are food to other human beings who are cannibals. Is what it is. It's not just the flesh that they like, it's our energy too. They scare the fuck out of people and they feed off their energy. They siphon it like a fucking straw and they use that energy for their own fucking nefarious purposes. Okay, but so how do we solve that? Okay, we need a safe sanctuary to get away from this shit. If we go to buy land all over, like we have to find land that's not being used, that has, you might want to check what's underneath your land too. But if you have enough people on the land, you're going to be able to protect it because, I mean, you'll obviously be able to tell if something pops up fucking out of the ground. You can always go down there and fucking cement it, block it off, do whatever you got to do. But the fact of the matter is, in these cities, there's industries, there's organizations, there's corporations, there's so many different ways that they can fucking kidnap people, store people, transfer people. They have fucking the money up the wazoo. They have technology we don't even fucking know about. It's all has to do with these infrastructures in these major cities. 83% of the population in here in America lives in these major cities. So it has to do with everything that's going on right now. So us living in these cities is literally living in enemy territory. It's that simple. So who wants to continue living in enemy territory? You're just asking to be fucked with. You're just asking to be slaves. You're just asking for bad stuff to happen to your children potentially. Because this is really, it goes down to the children. I mean, men like myself, I mean, that's just so much more of a hassle. Like they don't want to fuck with people who could fight back like that, especially if you got a love energy inside of you. But people who don't have that, or children or women or people who aren't able to take care of themselves, they're vulnerable. They need safety. They need protection. So the only way that we can really, because we can't rely on the cops. We can't rely on the FBI. It's all been compromised. All of this shit has been compromised, man. It's been, the proof is in the pudding. If you have things like BlackRock who are able to control entire governments, then everything that the government has, you have to look at it like it's been corrupted. So, okay, since we can't change it from the inside, we have to go outside, like build our own infrastructure, our own government, develop our own prison system. I mean, when I say prison, it's more of a rehabilitation system, but yeah, we're going to need to, I mean, essentially you could develop your own sheriff's department or force and go out there and arrest pedophiles and people who are, perpetuating this type of human trafficking crimes and bring them to our jail, which we have sanctioned from the people, and we get the proper authorities. And there's ways to do these things to where you can actually do it legitimately and show the people that you're actually doing good. This is also why we need strength in numbers, okay? Because if there's hundreds of thousands of us with armed, ready to defend ourselves and telling people like, no, we are doing the right fucking thing here. You guys are corrupt as fuck. We know you're corrupt as fuck. Get the fuck away from us. It's that simple. Okay, and we continue doing the right thing, but we have to offer a place for people to be safe and live and work and perpetuate a good life of harmony. And by doing this, we're also going to get spiritual protection from the Most Highs. A lot of people don't get spiritual protection from the Most Highs because they've sealed their fate. They've done deals. They've fucking backstabbed people. They're in these situations. I mean, I hate to say it, but if you're involved in a human trafficking situation, I mean, karma's real. It's just like the starving kids in Africa. Like they're in that situation and that life for a reason. And it's in my knowledge and opinion. I don't even know if you can call it opinion, but I mean, it is an opinion, I guess, because it's just my fucking, how I feel about it. But they did some dark shit. They did some bad shit to put themselves in that position. And the same is true for people in human trafficking. But the problem with it is they continue doing it. Like these people are traumatized, so that they grew up all fucked up, and then they hurt people. So then they end up hurting more people, and they continue this sickle cycle of hurting people, and then they get born back into these lives where they're just hurt, and they continue to get hurt and abused, and it's just this cycle of abuse and hurt. So that's why we need to develop places independent, away, detached from this beast system, to where we can rehabilitate ourselves, rehabilitate the land, rehabilitate the animals, and give people an opportunity to get away from these sex dungeons, away from these sick cities, away from all these fucking temptations, distractions, and traps. These are all death traps, essentially, one way or another. Whether it's a quick death or a slow death or a miserable death, it's a death fucking trap. But by giving us a way out, with men who want to truly protect people for the right reasons, that is our best fucking offense. That's our best defense. It's our best way to solve this problem. There's no other way to solve this shit. Everything that's going on right now is what has allowed us to get to where we are. So we have to change our ways. the most profound way to change your ways is to literally go out and do something completely different with your life. So by us getting up and uprooting from this fucking current routine that we continue doing, which is worshiping a dark and evil empire, we will be completely changing our ways and therefore perpetuating a completely different energetic frequency, which also has its own force of its own, which will repel people of a lower vibrational frequency. You'll be able to see them. That's why, like, when I walk by certain people, they can't look at me because my energy fucks them up. Imagine if there's a whole bunch of us like that. They're not going to want to be around us. And there's technologies that we can use to defend ourselves if they come and attack, because I think they will. Not to mention, there's protection from the Most Highs if we're in alignment with Most High ways. The problem is most people living in these cities are not, or they're at a very low level of Most High alignment, so they have very low level protection from with the Most Highs. So that's why this stuff keeps on perpetuating. So, all right, I just want to share it with you. I hope you have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.